Okay. Cordial greetings, dear tutor and college. I thank you, Sonia, for your support use in this process. Well, in today's session, we are going to talk about use of preposition. And there are. From them, we are going to initially watch video and then we will answer some questions. Okay.
Es hora de vocabulario. Aprendamos algunas preposiciones de lugar. Prepositions of location. Estas preposiciones describen la relación entre lugares y cosas. Empecemos con estas tres preposiciones. On, en, next to, al lado de, y across from, al otro lado de. Now, watch and listen. The
Sorry,
park
Luis
is
Fernando.
on Lincoln Avenue. The library
Okay.
is next to the park. The hospital is across from...
I can see. I can watch the video. No, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
from the library.
I can.
Let's practice.
The park is on Lincoln Avenue.
Listen and repeat. Lincoln Avenue. On Lincoln Avenue. The park is on Lincoln Avenue. The park is on Lincoln Avenue.
The library is next to the park.
Repeat. The park. Next to the park. The library is next to the park. The library is next to the park.
The hospital is across from the library.
Repeat. The library. Across from the library. The hospital is across from the library. The hospital is across from the library. Good. Aprendamos dos preposiciones más. Behind, detrás de, y in front of, enfrente de. Watch and listen. The police station is behind the hospital. The bus stop is in front of the hospital. Let's practice.
The police station is behind the hospital.
Listen and repeat. The hospital is behind the hospital. The police station is behind the hospital. The police station is behind the hospital. Good. Ahora hablemos de la parada de autobús.
The bus stop is in front of the hospital.
Repeat. The hospital. In front of the hospital. The bus stop is in front of the hospital. The bus stop is in front of the hospital. Good.
Okay, thanks. Now, the questions or the exercise is the preposition. In the first phrase, the select, Sonia, please, the correct preposition. The London Eye is the river Thames or Thamesis. What is the correct preposition for you?
For me, the cover preposition is the London Eye is on the river.
Yes, thanks,
It's
Sonia.
on.
Okay, the next phrase is Big Ben is the Palace of Westminster. What is the correct preposition, Sonia?
Next to
Yes,
on no
yes,
yeah. Next to
yes,
because Big Ben is in the left for that
yes,
next to.
yes. Thanks. The third phrase is people are walking Trafalgar Square. What is
People are
the correct
working.
preposition?
Mm, People are working in square. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Yes, congratulations.
Thank you.
No, no, bueno, sorry. There is no, is there is and there are. There are used to express the existence of something in a place, similar to I. En Spanish o en español es hay. Digamos que lo utilizamos para sugerir la existencia de algo. But with the difference that there is used in singular nouns and there are with the plural nouns.
Yeah.
Okay, Sonny. Is, please read the sentences in singular and plural and you could your interpretation.
Of course. Singular. There is a spider in my room. Second, there isn't a thing I can do about it. Third, is there a reason why you are late? Plural. There are three people waiting. Second, there aren't any chocolates left. Third, are there any more sandwiches? Um, I can I can consider that we must use is when we have one thing. In this case, the sentence says there is a spider, one spider.
Okay.
Plural, we must use are when we have two or more of two things. For example, it's clear in that example, there are three people waiting. Another example would be, for example, there is an apple in the basket. Uh, and that sentence in plural would be there are two, or there are some, or there are five apples in the basket.
Okay. On the other example is uh, there is a one car or there is one car in the garage. There are two cars in the garage. Entonces utilizamos el there is como para hablar en singular de uno, sí, pero utilizamos there are para cuando queremos hablar de dos o de varios. ¿Listo?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I watch the video, The Culture of London.
Okay.
A guide to London, all about London for kids. Welcome to London, the capital city of England. Let's explore this historic city together. London is in the southeast of England. London has a population of over 9 million people and is the biggest city in England. There are several large parks in London. These include Hyde Park, Bushy Park and Richmond Park. Wild deer can be seen in both Bushy Park and Richmond Park. The Tube is an underground railway system. It opened in 1863 and is the oldest underground railway in the world. It is constantly expanding and it now has 11 lines covering 402 kilometres with 272 stations. Over 5 million people use the Tube every single day. The River Thames flows through London. It is 215 miles long and is the second longest river in the United Kingdom. A large section of the river is tidal. The water can rise and fall by several metres with the tides. Let's take a look at some of the famous landmarks of London. The Tower of London. The Tower of London has been used as a prison, a place where weapons are stored, and a royal residence. It is now a popular tourist attraction. The crown jewels are kept there. This is Westminster Abbey. The original Westminster Abbey dates back to the 10th century. The abbey that can be seen today was first built in the 13th century. Many famous people have been buried at Westminster Abbey. This includes Queen Elizabeth I and Charles Darwin. Now let's head over to Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace was first built in 1703 as a house for the Duke of Buckingham. Queen Victoria made it her home in 1837. The royal family have lived in Buckingham Palace ever since. Next, let's head over to the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben. The Houses of Parliament are made up of two houses, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. Members of Parliament, known as MPs, are in the Commons. Unelected lords, sometimes called peers, sit in the House of Lords. The tower that's commonly known as Big Ben is officially called the Elizabeth Tower. It was previously called the Clock Tower, but was renamed in 2012 to honour Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee. The bell itself is what is called Big Ben. Lastly for today, Tower Bridge. Tower Bridge was built across the River Thames in the late 19th century. The bridge can lift up into two parts to let large boats pass through. It is often confused with London Bridge, as London Bridge also crosses the River Thames. However, it has no towers and is the one next to the Houses of Parliament. Newer landmarks were built in the late 20th and early 21st centuries. These include the Millennium Dome. This is now known as the O2. The London Eye and the Shard are other famous modern buildings. We hope you've enjoyed this tour of London today.
I can.
Will you be
watch.
visiting soon? Thanks for watching.
Okay, Sonny, thanks. Sorry. Okay, now, based on the video, we are going to answer a few questions. Okay, Sonny. Sonia, please, for you that could be used in the first the sentences.
Sorry, but I can watch your screen. I am watching your screen, but your screen is stopped here in a castor. But I can see your sentence, your exercise.
Okay, sorry.
No, right now. Okay.
Sorry. Now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, in this exercise, we complete there is or there are complete sentences with there is or there are based on a places and elements the United Kingdom on London. Okay, the first phrase is a large clock tower called Big Ben next to the Palace of Westminster. There is or there are.
For me, there is because the sentence says large clock tower, so
Okay.
one tower. So there is.
Okay, yes, thanks. The second phrase is many red double-deck buses on the streets of London. There is or there are.
It would be there are many because many and several things and
Okay,
many redoubled decker buses. Yeah, for the plural
okay,
buses.
okay, thanks. The third phrase is a famous column in the center of Trafalgar Square. There is or there are.
Uh, there is because is one famous.
Okay, column one famous. Yes, thanks. The fourth phrase is several castles in Scotland, like Edinburgh Castle. There is or there are.
There are because several castles, so
Oh,
many castles.
okay. Okay. Yes. Thanks. Um, the fifth phrase is a beautiful park called Hyde Park in London. There is or there are.
There is a beautiful park.
Okay. Yes, congratulations. Thanks, Sonia.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Sonia, for your attention. I thank you for your kind attention. And see you next time. Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank
See you
you,
soon.
Luis, for considering me. Bye.
Bye.